Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Wild Bill's Builds, and today we're going to introduce to you the first build of the channel. Now, I picked this thing up, probably about 2 years ago now. Got put in the shed. I didn't do too much with it. My sister-in-law needed something for a photo shoot, so she used it this fall, and well, the fire got lit, and now we're starting to build it. I don't have many pictures or videos of where the truck came from. Pulled it out of the woods. I will clip them in right now, the ones that I do have. And yeah, so here it is. It's a beautiful 1968 International 1200C. Now, the 1200C is what's considered a 3/4 ton. As you can see, it needs a lot of work. It's got quite a bit of rust, but overall it's in pretty good shape. So throughout this series, we're gonna do all of the body work on the truck. We're swapping in a different engine, transmission, and axles and drivetrain. But I am... Ooh, that was loud. I am not gonna reveal to you guys quite yet what's going into it. But here it is. We got to make floor pans for it, rockers, cab corners, inside of the doors. Inside the cab, we got to do quite a bit of work. Got quite a bit of rust. We're gonna make all the panels for this and retrofit so that it has AC as well as the heat. We are keeping manual transmission, but it's not going to be the factory one. I'm going to keep the original seat, have it reupholstered, and yeah, this is the start of the new project. As you can see, the axle's a little crooked under there, but we're not going to be using that stuff anymore, so that won't be that big of a deal. Just some bolts that broke. Yeah, so we're gonna start working on this thing today. I already did quite a bit of work off camera. Ended up taking and vacuuming it all out, getting rid of all the mouse nests, and pulled the seat out. Currently, it is powered by a 305 International V8. The thing runs really well. I actually started up the other day in 5 below and drove it into the shop. Despite the axle being crooked, but yeah, so well, we'll come back at you when we start getting some more work done on it. So we got the passenger floor pan out, or what they attempted to fix the floor with, just some galvanized sheet metal. Didn't last too long, and now we see the actual floor, and we see that this cab needs quite a bit of work. But that's okay. We'll get this all pulled off eventually, get the cab off, get all the body off, and brace it. We'll cut out all the old floor pans, and we'll make our own floor pans for it, since getting a hold of them is not that easy to do. There are companies that make them, but they're pretty straightforward, so I might as well just make them myself. Then we'll start, probably after we get the rest of this stuff pulled out and see what we're dealing with for rust and such, we'll probably start by pulling off the body. Don't know exactly where we're gonna start yet, but we'll get back with you once we figure that out. Not sure how much you guys are going to be able to see, but we're gonna try and pull the rest of this floor pan out, take you guys along for it. It's been patched a couple times by some other people, but we'll see if we can't get it out. Start by pulling off this dimmer switch over here. this out as nicely as I was hoping for. I guess we'll get this parking brake assembly out of here and try again after we get that out. Now keep in mind, I'm not going to be reusing hardly any of this stuff. And of course it's a 1/2 inch, and I don't got a 1/2 inch with me. Oh, that's interesting. Show you guys this. Evidently, they had a air leak here, letting cold air in, and they didn't want it. So they took a bag. Oh boy, that's a mess. See if we can't get it our way out. Yeah, so I took and stuffed it full of some plastic. Of course, the mice got into it and made a nest. So we'll throw that in the trash can and let's see where this hole leads. Oh yeah, right to the outside. Well, we'll have to patch that up. Boy, oh boy, do we have our hands full. So that floor pan that they just laid in top is out now, and we can see that there is no floor pan left on this side, or very little. We'll end up cutting back probably right about in here, making our new panel and putting it in. Same thing over here. We'll get tools out of the way. We'll have to make some panels for that. As you can see, that's pretty well rusted out, so we'll take and make a new piece for the bottom of here and bottom of the seat bracket and make a new floor pan for underneath it. Rockers on this side are non-existent. Someone had bondoed over this cab corner. So we'll make a new cab corner, get body lines all to match. We'll make a new inner and outer rocker, make all that stuff. This side we have to redo the bottom of this door. Not too bad there, but this will have to get addressed. Now we got quite a bit of work ahead of us, but should be a pretty good project. Unfortunately, I'm out of time today in the shop to work on it. I got some other stuff to do, so we're gonna have to call it right here. Sorry for the lack of getting work done, but welcome to the channel and welcome to the project. Now this truck is gonna end up getting a different engine, transmission, transfer case, different axles put under it. Maybe we'll build a 4-link for it front and rear. I haven't decided yet where I want to go with that. It's not going to be a period correct restoration. There's just too much rust, and the engine is not original anyways, so we'll take the parts out and We'll sell the axles, transfer case, transmission, engine. We'll sell that stuff to somebody who's looking to do a period correct restoration on theirs, and this thing will become a resto mod. Not going to reveal yet what's going in it for an engine, but it's going to get a Dana 60 up front and a Dana 70 or a Dana 80 in the rear. Transmission will probably be a ZF5 or a ZF6 out of a Power Stroke. Only reason for that is they're easy to get a hold of for me. I actually have one. Transfer case and everything, and then I'll get axles out of a Ford as well, and then they'll all match up pretty decent. I just gotta make drive shafts, and that won't be too big of a deal. But as far as an engine goes, we're gonna keep that one under the wraps for now. I have not seen anybody else do it to this truck, so it'll be the first to my knowledge. Maybe there's others that have, but yeah, we'll keep that under wraps. We'll reveal that as soon as we go and pick it up, and you guys can see what's going in it. But for now, stay tuned. We're going to continue pulling the thing apart, start on making some body panels, figure out where we need to go with stuff, and start bringing this old truck to life. It'll be my summer daily driver, and should be a pretty good project. So like, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and stay tuned for the next episode.